government has recently faced significant backlash for its lack of transparency and refusal to implement a load-shedding timetable amid recurring power outages in Ghana. The recent announcement of a 3-week power outage has intensified calls for such a timetable, a demand which has once again been dismissed by government officials. There's more in the following report by ChannelOne News' Sheba Araba-Benin.
Power outages in Ghana have been a significant concern, with widespread frustration over the authorities' perceived lack of responsiveness. The situation has been exacerbated by a perceived lack of transparency and a refusal to release a load-shedding timetable to help alleviate the hardships. For a while, it may have seemed that the burden on Ghanaians had eased, but on June 13, the Electricity Company of Ghana (ECG) and the Ghana Grid Company Limited (GRIDCO) issued a statement warning of an upcoming 3-week power outage due to a shortage of gas supply from Nigeria. During a public forum addressing power sector challenges, the Deputy Managing Director of ECG, Engineer Kweju Obing, stated that implementing load-shedding timetable would not be ideal, a position that has been met with significant disagreement.
Do we even know the quantum? As we speak, we don't know the quantum. So without the quantum, how do you even prepare a schedule? Okay. So there are several factors. You need the quantum. Even having known the quantum, you need to know even the duration. There is an off-peak period, there is a peak period. The impact of shedding 200 during peak time is different from shedding 200 during
So does that mean in previous times we had all this information before we got the doomsday schedule, but now we don't have that information?
It's what I'm saying is that if there is a lot of certainty about it, about the event, then you can plan and stick to it.
Meanwhile, GRIDCO clarified that they were working to mitigate the impact of the outage.
We get 55 million standard cubic feet of gas, but it is still useful to us nonetheless. That is why it's important to acknowledge it. So I know that other fuel sources are being explored and efforts are being made to mitigate the impact. So it could be that there might be more outages. It could also be that there might be fewer. It depends on which fuel is available, which plants are available, how you mitigate the impact. So I don't think anyone should see it as a doom and gloom.
In addition, the power sector is not only marred by inconsistencies, but has long battled with the inability to settle debts owed to the private power producers as they threaten to walk away from negotiations.
This agreement enables the government of Ghana to be compliant with non-arrears in the regulated electricity sector, noting that IPPs are not being paid 100% of what they bill. Failure by ECG/government to comply with the above agreement in principle will impact the IPP's ability to sustain power generation.
When questioned about the progress regarding the fines imposed on ECG board members, the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission (PURC) affirmed that the negotiations between the two companies are ongoing. The PURC further emphasized the need for unity among energy stakeholders.
All those ECG board is in discussions on PURC board, and that one, I don't know for PURC our operations until the board comes out with any other things. We are not privy to whatever the discussions are, but I think the collaboration has improved.
Power challenges have been the recent talk of town in Ghana, including a recent statement issued by ECG and GRIDCO regarding an upcoming 3-week power outage. However, ECG maintains that it is not going to release a load-shedding timetable due to the uncertainty of faults and maintenance works that could occur. Reporting for ChannelOne News, my name is Sheba Araba-Benin.